A current,
What you're going to do for me, sir, this
Yes.
is not going to go the way that you're wanting it to.
I don't want it to go this way at all.
What I need you to do is pull your vehicle in front of that
Okay,
vehicle.
but here's a...
Sir,
But I'm submitting
I'll explain
you...
to you. I'll look at it in a minute. I'm trying to ask. What you do.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Just a few months ago, I featured Paul Barger from the Bread Trucker YouTube channel when officers in Sedro-Woolley, Washington essentially forced him out of the city.
You can park, but you cannot sleep in your vehicle overnight. It is considered camping.
So as long as I don't go to sleep, I'm good.
It's not about whether you sleep.
Well, that's kind of what you said, is if I sleep in my vehicle.
I said camping. I didn't say sleep.
You can park, but you cannot sleep in your vehicle overnight.
In today's story, Paul was driving to Oregon through Idaho when an officer drove past him in the opposing lanes. Paul watched as the officer hit the brakes and turned around after him, and once he arrived in town, the officer pulled over both Paul and the vehicle that was traveling behind him and approaches Paul's vehicle first.
Hello. Hey, my name's Corporal Greg. I'm a state police. You have any idea why I got you stopped here? No. You know how fast you're going across that flat back there?
No.
Okay, so you're 63 miles an hour. And the speed limit is there.
No. Here's my information here.
You don't pull that out of there for me, please, sir.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
I appreciate it. Did you say you did or did not know what the speed limit is through there?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You still live on Nakoma Lane?
Your information's right there, sir.
Okay, so here's the imperative part of this, is that the courts need to get a hold of you, that it goes to the correct address.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a current address for you?
I've already submitted my information to you. You have everything you need there.
Fair enough, that's expired, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I can pull up,
Excuse me? What I'm going to have you do is go ahead and pull in front of this vehicle here. Move around that side, pull in front of her.
I'm going to pull up my current,
What you're going to do for me, sir, this
Yes.
is not going to go the way that you're wanting it to.
I don't want it to go this way at all.
What I need you to do is pull your vehicle in front of that
Okay,
vehicle.
but here's a...
Sir,
But I'm submitting
I'll explain
you...
to you. I'll look at it in a minute. I'm trying to ask.
After the officer refused to verify the current insurance information off Paul's cell phone, Paul moves the truck. The officer's refusal to verify the documents, his orders for Paul to move, and now unnecessarily extending Paul's detention to speak to the other driver, all appear to be in retaliation for not answering questions, which is odd, considering the very front page of the agency's website, which claims their very special and talented troopers' primary duty is to protect the constitutional rights of people in Idaho. There's also a hat tip reference to the Tartarians, but that's a video topic for the odd side. However, here, as Corporal Greg speaks to the other driver, Paul begins to livestream to be sure that he is able to keep an accurate record of the stop that cannot be deleted by a bad-intentioned trooper.
We got the Idaho State Patrol right back here. He's not really wanting to play nice here, so I'm already not answering questions. I've already given him my license, my registration, and insurance, and he's asked me a few questions like, is my address correct? It's things like that, and I'm not answering. He just needs to write me a ticket and get me out of here.
The officer ends up back in his cruiser, and the three parked vehicles remain idle.
I don't know why this is taking so long. He's just sitting back there. And just to be clear, guys, I'm not an auditor. I'm just trying to live my life.
After nearly 15 minutes, the trooper returns, now wishing to see the insurance that he asked to inspect previously and then refused to look at.
All right, Mr. Barger? Barger? Barger, I apologize. Can I see your insurance again, please?
I looked at it. It looks like it's expired by 7 days, so...
So you have a current one?
It is current, but I just don't have
you don't have proof of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you had even if you had an electronic copy, I could look at it and be good, but you don't.
I'm not able to pull it up on my phone.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Given the undue aggression displayed by the trooper, all because Paul exercised the very constitutional rights the trooper pretends to protect, Paul didn't feel comfortable ending his live stream to show the trooper his insurance a second time, and Corporal Greg marches off again, returning just a minute later.
All right, sir, if I can, I'll give you your documents back to you. So you're receiving 2 citations today. You received a citation for speeding and a citation for the insurance. You're being cited into Boise County Magistrate Court. That's over in Idaho City. You're going to wind up having until August 30th to take care of this, either by choosing to appear in person, plead not guilty, taking care of it through the mail, or there's also going to be a website on here, right down here at the bottom. If you choose to use the website option, just ask you about 24 to 48 hours for it to load into the system, and you can take care of it anytime between then and the 30th. One thing I will say is that in Idaho, I can't set the court date beyond 21 days. The court only meets on Monday. So the 6th, which would be the next available court date I could set it within that 21 days, is a holiday. So that's why the short turnaround. If you need additional time, the court's telephone number is going to be on here. Just give them a call and they'll work with you on that. Do you have any questions, sir? All right. I sure appreciate your cooperation. Have a safe day.
There goes Mr. Officer. I guess we'll see you in court.
The 2 citations were assigned to a court nearly an hour from the location they were issued. Aside from that, the Idaho State Police has access to the Department of Motor Vehicles online database and aggressively pursues unregistered, unlicensed, and uninsured drivers. According to the agency, officers routinely check this database during traffic stops, so the likelihood that this trooper knew how bogus this ticket was is about as high as it gets. Paul now decides to stick around and record the second traffic stop, not wanting to leave until the trooper departs, and the stop gets even more strange.
I just want to get on my way, but I'm not leaving here until he drives away.
While watching the oddities of the other stop, Paul talks to the viewers of his live stream.
That didn't go the way I thought it would go. He started acting tough and acting like, this ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go and all this kind of thing. And yeah, he was fast. I thought he was going to pull out all the stops, try to search, because they always try to search. But in this case, he didn't try to search. It's kind of astounding. I mean, I was recording and he knew that I was recording. So it's possible that that's part of what made this quick. He's still sitting back here. He's writing another lady a ticket that's in front of me. He had us do this weird shuffle where, he pulled me out in front of her and then he made her go around me. He wrote me 2 citations. So one is exceeding the speed and the other proof of insurance. Yeah.
Mr. Barger, you're free to go, sir.
Yep. He's I don't want to go when he's still behind me, so I don't have a loudspeaker to talk back to him, so I don't really know what to do, but I'm just going to sit here until he leaves. So we can sit here and watch him deal with this other car. So I don't feel like driving in front of him. He can leave first.
When Paul doesn't drive away, the trooper decides to move the traffic stop, though, as we find out soon, the trooper suspects the woman of DUI.
This lady in front of me, things are taking a little bit longer with her for some reason.
Bolt, sir, can you hear me? I'm gonna have you go turn your car back around and come back out onto the highway for me, please.
What in the world? Why is this guy doing all this? He doesn't want me, recording him? Here goes the girl.
The woman parks on the highway, and the trooper follows.
I don't know what in the world this guy's doing. Apparently he was just waiting for me to leave. I don't know. I'm gonna drive around a little bit.
Paul then follows after them and continues to film, and at this point, the woman has been pulled over for nearly 20 minutes.
She's getting a citation as well. It looks like he's asking if she knows me. Certainly looking at me a lot.
After another 5 minutes of talking to the woman, the trooper has her hand him a large backpack out of the driver window.
What is this? She's handing a bag out the window. He's gonna search her bag? What the hell is this? I have no idea what's going on right now. He opened up that bag, pulled out the very first, which was like a little fanny pack, and he stopped her. He's been talking to her about whatever's in that fanny pack looking thing. She's handing more stuff out the window.
Now nearly 30 minutes into the stop, the trooper has the woman step out of the vehicle.
Now he's giving her a sobriety test. It wasn't looking good for her.
Trooper Greg appears to take the woman's fanny pack, placing it into his cruiser before entering the vehicle himself. He then returns to the woman moments later, absent her fanny pack, and issues her a citation, later returning just her backpack before both parties depart.
Wow, he let her go, but he kept whatever it was in the car. I don't get it. I don't understand what that was. I don't get it.
Thanks for watching my back on that, sir. I appreciate it. Have a safe day.
Yeah, watching his back.
The trooper then parks behind Paul and watches until he decides to leave. It is my understanding that Paul fought the tickets. Paul has a wide variety of content, including a new school bus build and this playlist dedicated to law enforcement. Be sure to check it out and let him know I sent you, and let me know in the comment section what you think of this odd encounter. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady Lackluster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the Lackluster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.